Let's try out this boomerang on these kitties here. Boomerang. Ah, I see how it works. So it does big damage on the main target, then tiny bit of damage on the secondary target. I get it, I get it. Yeah, boomerang is gonna be very handy then. If anything, to just weaken the other enemies. Just so that I can just finish them off. Alright, cool. Wait, mushroom? Huh. What's it called, the mushroom? Fungool. Alright. Pretty nifty name, Fungool. Kill the Fungool. Bad, Platypunk, bad. I didn't even hit you and you decided to attack me. No, he just has 2 points. So, he just keeps holding on to them, Erik. Right, let's bully these Fungools then, because it's nighttime. And the Fungool seems to be nighttime only. Target the ghoul. And then you can do sis on the archers. Yeah. Alright, the ghoul wasn't that scary. He just did 2 damage to me, so not scary at all. But it gives a decent chunk of experience to ghoul. Well, the mushroom, I should say, instead of the ghoul. Alright, since I've officially explored everywhere, let's go to where the story wants me to go. Okay, this tree's awake. He will be bullied. Because who said the little stump was allowed to be awake? He's just supposed to be napping like every other stump. Bad stump. Ah, so the boomerang also does more damage when it's just... Wait, did I just learn a skill called evac? Oh, nice. That's good. To have like an escape rope. Very good. This is a very bad. I can't use this because there are too many varied amount of enemies on the screen. Just attack the ghoul. There. Stump! Hey, both of them died. Very handy. Oh? Oh, it's just these guys. It's just the sleeping buds. I was almost gonna say, is that just money bags on the ground? Primary target, the kitty. Now, the platypug headbutt. Now I missed? Come on. How can I miss the cat with the boomerang? Alright, these guys just minding their business, but they were too close to me, so they will have to die now. Be gone. Right, so far in terms of monster designs of what I've seen, the favorite is the kitty and then platypunk. While every other enemies I've just been fine or, well, odd. The lantern died to 8 HP. In other words, these guys must be very weak. If 8 HP was enough to kill them. Yet they gave a decent chunk of experience despite being that weak. Maybe they just naturally have a low HP pool then. More bullying! What's the plant doing here? I thought the plant would be sleeping. Be gone, plant. Because these lanterns are extremely weak. More medicinal herbs, as if I don't already have enough of them. Oh, 3 of them. That means they might call for backup? You had the most HP, so yeah, there we go. Backup. That's kind of what I was expecting, because I wanted backups to show up. I missed the other one? Really? The buff is not gonna help you, bro. There, give me that 40 EXP. Yeah, I can get 40 XP again. Survive! You. Yeah, because it can't go back up if one of them dies. So I'll target the one with the most HP then. You have the most HP, but you died. Hey, more backup! Excellent! Exactly what I wanted to see. More backup. No! It fled! It's just gonna be 40 XP after all. How dare the enemy flee? How dare they? Who do they think they are? Kind of odd that a skill called buff would raise defense. Buzzberries, as opposed to raspberries, I suppose. The plant. Platypunk. Yeah, that Platypunk must have insulted me in some way, shape, or form for me to get a critical hit on it. These Platypunks get to live. Shiny. Mine. Butterfly wing. How did I just find the wing of a butterfly and not the remainder of the butterfly? You know, maybe I shouldn't ask questions I don't want answers to. Pretty waterfall. Hey look, we can see the church from here. As opposed to seeing our house, because none of us live here, so I can't say we see our house from here.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb.
The Red Orb, you say? So you gotta try to summon Groudon then? How bold of you to want to summon Groudon.
They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it.
I don't think Groudon's gonna be happy about you burying his orb deep in a garbage pile.
After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot. To the garbage pile.
Well, I will say this, Arietta. I appreciate you stopping by to say hello. I appreciate it nonetheless. Downtown Heliodor. Welcome to downtown Heliodor, the grimy little secret the posh folk over the wall don't want you to know about. You ain't from around there, eh? Well, if you ain't got a reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. What's that? You're looking for the dump? Well, you're in the right part of town for rubbish. There's a big pile of it right in the middle. Do you have anything I can smash? Nope. Okay. Then I'm not gonna bother you, miss. I was just wondering if you had any barrels for me. Convenient. There's a church. Well, a priest person is here. Any in here? Nope. I guess only the posh people get to have breakable barrels. That's unfortunate. That means I want to be where the rich folk are so I can just go in and smash their stuff. Wait, you are a shop? No, you are. Copper sword, copper chopper, bronze knife. Well, I already have the boomerang. I can sell though. Item bag. Let's see here. I know I put away my weapons in here. Why can't I find them? Oh, right, equipment bag, that's why. I don't think I need these plain clothes anymore, so let's just sell them. Sell the bandana. Sell the Wayfarer's clothes. And then sell the soldier's sword, because, you know, it's worse than the copper sword, so why keep it? You cannot sell his dagger. Good to know. I'll sell this stick. I don't think I need this stick for anything. So let's just sell it. Right, there we go. In here is, well, as expected, nothing. Nothing in here. Oh. What's up these stairs? Could it be items? Not really, but maybe on the other side. Okay, I cannot fall off. I just want to know if I could fall off from those. Ah! Chest! Gimme! Seed of Agility. I have to climb down the stairs. Or... Okay, I just have to climb down vines, but I don't need to climb upstairs or climb downstairs. Alright, I guess that's the logic of the game. What do you sell? Welcome and all that, cough cough. Me stock may not be much to look at, splutter, but it's the quality that counts. Should you really be selling stuff when you don't look that healthy? Holy water. Ah, a repel. I don't need to buy any of these things. So let's just leave then. They're barrels, but they're apparently too big for me to lift.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot.
Sure thing, Eric. I'll be a lookout.
It was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1000% sure.
Uh-oh. Did Dirk betray you?
It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it.
I mean, if you're working with a thief, can you really be that surprised if they, go back on their words? Because, if you're a thief, you're not always trustworthy.
I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me.
Sure.
Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
I mean, I can miss it if I want to. After all, Eric, have you not seen that I'm an explorer type? I can choose to not find it, just for the sake of exploration. Ah, Mr. Buffman. Do you have any good defense items? Boxer shorts? Old underclothes that smell faintly of sweat and regret. Ah, we can buy used underwear. Ah. Yeah. Eric, you will be having the used underwear. Leather armor. I mean, it's +1 defense, so... Wait, would it replace the boxer shorts I just bought? I think it might. And if it does, then no. It's more fun to just have him wear the boxer shorts. Oh, Eric cannot use a leather shield? That's unfortunate. Hold up. Sell this. I don't need this. Huh. I guess his left hand must be used for something else then, if he can't equip shields. Well, I'll find out eventually what his left hand is used for, Eric. I keep exploring these houses to find pots, but I keep ending up disappointed. Maybe I should ignore all these buildings. Since I don't seem to find any breakable... That's a fancy door. who's in there? There's loot in here. I will open this door someday so I can get the treasure. Man, that's such a tease that they do that. And we understand why, because they probably don't want you to find that item early game, but it's still a tease. Dog. That suspiciously looks very similar to my dog that I had in Cobblestone. Or, I guess, Gemma's dog, because the dog didn't come with me. But still, it looks very similar to her dog. Yes, finally! Barrels! I figured one of them would have something. Because there's no way they were going to have 3 breakable barrels and not one of them would have anything. What's up here? Ah, so they have a specific key for red doors. Understood. Hello, love. Are you wanting to go through this way? Sorry, it ain't quite that simple at the mo. Someone's pinched after planks again. They'll repair it eventually, but it'll take a little while, I reckon. Darn. Oh well. Oh wait, no, I don't have to go down that way. I can just jump down. Whee! Alright, let's go to the inn then, because I have nothing else to do. Well, jump my way there. So I look as silly as possible when I get to the pub.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Erik. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you need to give me some sort of clue on what she looks like. Otherwise, I would be a terrible lookout, because I would be like, I'm looking for a person named Ruby, but I don't know how she looks like. So, good that you thought about giving me some sort of, clue to how she looks like. Well, guess I'm climbing up that tower again. Alright, supposed to keep a... Okay, we just plays a cutscene then.
Get out of here! Go on!
Alright, so corrupt government or corrupt guards. Understood.
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Okay. I'm guessing she's Ruby then. Am I supposed to go down? Yeah, okay, climb back down and find him. But, nah, she's still standing there. She's gonna keep blocking me. Who thought an old woman would
Can't
block
find
my
Ruby anywhere.
adventures?
How about you? Any luck?
Yes.
You saw her heading back to the inn? Great. Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
Yes, and I also saw that that guard is very corrupt. You can buy him with money or, just have looks and flirt with him. And he has a fear of dogs.
Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key!
Not the voice I was expecting to hear of this Ruby girl. Not the voice I was picturing at all.
Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always delight to sail close to the wind.
She sounds awfully similar to Gemma, wrote Ruby, which is odd to imagine that two very distinct looking females sound basically the same, but they have like no traits similar to each other at all, other than being female characters.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money?
The orb?
Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town you don't go asking too many questions, you know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair.
I mean, what else was he supposed to do with the red orb if not sell it?
That no good traitor? I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see.
I mean, weren't you going to sell the red
We'll
orb,
need to get
Erik?
past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him.
Easy, just bring back that woman that walked past a few moments ago. Just bring her back. We just have the dog approach him and then we'll be able to go by because he will leave his station.
Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.